In this video I want to tell you a few points about 100% polyester lifting slings. Not just the Garrick brand that's distributed by Garrick Herbert in Australia and Bramley in New Zealand, but other reputably manufactured ones also, the same sort of things apply. The advantage of a polyester sling is that it's lightweight, it's flexible, and it won't damage the item that it's wrapped around or lifting. They're made from small strands of 100% polyester. I've cut open this sling here to show these features, and it's worth noting that it was very hard for me to actually cut the outer sleeve. It starts with little fine strands of polyester that are then twisted together to make like a little rope. On the round slings then there are many wraps of it to get the strength. On a flat sling, it's not made out of those twisted ropes, but the smaller strands are woven and then sewn to get the strength. Flat slings have a rating of 8:1 times its rated capacity. In other words, an 8 times safety factor. You can see on it all the weaving here and then all the sewing. That makes sure that it stays together and gets the integrity of the strength from that polyester. And then an eye is sewn into the end with a protective sleeve, and that gives you 8 times rated capacity. On a round sling, as I showed you before, once the polyester is made into like this little rope, it then has many wraps of this polyester around the inside of the woven sleeve. The number of wraps determines the capacity of the sling. A 1-ton sling has a lot less of these strands than in, for example, an 8-ton sling. It's then sewn it's inserted inside a polyester, once again, sleeve. That gives some more strength, but also protection for these strands. It's then sewn at the join point, and when it's sewn, number one, it seals it all together, but then more importantly, it puts a stop point for all those strands around there. If by chance during the operation a couple of these little bits get cut or damaged, all the rest of it is taking the load. It's not if you cut one that you lose the whole lot. So that sewing is important. 7:1 safety rating on a round sling. They're available in many lengths, many tonnages, and also many lengths. So there's a multiple choice available. Note the colour differences. This is an international standard that's used to indicate the weight capacities that they can lift. 1 ton's purple, 2 ton or 3 ton is yellow, 4 ton grey, 5 ton is red, brown for 6, blue for 8, orange for 10, etc. And green for 2 ton. The weight capacity is indicated on a good sling in 4 different places. First, the colour I just mentioned. Secondly, on the length of the sling, you'll notice a number of black stripes indicated into it. 2 stripes for a 2-tonner, 3 stripes for a 3-tonner, and you'd notice up, say, the red 5-tonner has 5 stripes down it. On our Garrick slings, it's also printed on the sling. The 4th place is on this blue tag which is incorporated on every sling. This blue tag must be on the sling for it to be used. If it's missing the blue tag, it's not a safe sling to use in the Australian or New Zealand workplace. The blue tag must be of a non-tear type material, so it can't get damaged during operation. Some slings that I've seen have just got like a plastic coated paper and they tear off. And of course then your whole sling's officially useless. On the blue tag it indicates the serial number, date of manufacture, capacity, length. It also gives the effective weight that can be lifted in different rigging operations. For example, if you were to just hook the sling underneath something and lift it, it's different from if you put the sling around the object, back through itself, and then lift it with one strand. They're different rating capacities, and that's indicated on the blue tag. On the back of the blue tag is also some safety instructions showing the correct use of a sling. Those safety instructions are also, and how it should be used, are on the back of our test certificate. Every sling from a reputable manufacturer like Garrick must have a test certificate showing the date of manufacture, who tested it, its serial number, and some general information about its size. On the back of it is also an inspection log. Every single time a sling is used, it should be at least visually inspected for any signs of cut, damage or wear, or if that blue tag's missing. If it is damaged, it must not be used, should be discarded and replaced. I got an example here of a shocker that should have been thrown in the rubbish tin a long time ago. Here's a cut. You can see that's reduced the effectiveness of the polyester strands. Other parts that have got wear on them, that should definitely have been thrown in the bin and got rid of some time ago. Remember those sort of points, because with lifting slings, like all lifting equipment, safety is number one. Do not ever compromise safety at the expense of one of the operators either being injured or at extreme killed. Your lifting equipment and must be done properly.